If you are a friend of Farm Stew, I want to take you somewhere today. A place where the gospel is not just being preached, it's being lived. Where hungry children are eating, where displaced families are rebuilding their lives, and where something is happening that can only be explained by the hand of God. This place is Burkina Faso, a French-speaking West African country, and what's happening there right now is extraordinary. You could even say it's supernatural. The thing that excites me the most about our projects in Burkina Faso is that Farm Stew has partnered with the local church. It's been one of the most effective partnerships I believe we've had to date because we've had support from the highest level of the church, and we have a really talented team of people, led by an agronomist and 12 trainers, all completely consecrated to God and the work of Farm Stew. And because of that, with a modest investment, we were able to transform over 800 homes to be certified Farm Stew homes last year alone. Not only that, but these people have come together and their villages are becoming a witness that is shining out to other villages around them. In one of those villages in the city of Didogo, something powerful is happening, including a little group of 30 women who are making an enriched porridge that's going to prevent children from becoming severely malnourished and even rehabilitate those who are already in that situation. First, their Farm Stew trainer taught them how to make the porridge for their own children. And when they saw the results, they shared the idea with neighbors who had not been able to attend the classes. Again, they saw the results, and suddenly they thought, aha! Not only can we help our neighbors' children, but we can make it a business. And so these women began grinding their soybeans and their peanuts, roasting and toasting their grains on an open fire, making these little packaged formulas that I know as a public health nutritionist are going to save lives. And the cool thing is, they're not only saving lives, but they're also making an income for their families. 30 of these women's families now get an income from this little enterprise. But because of the Farm Stew method, something even cooler happened next. After the community became Farm Stew certified, they got to choose a variety of incentives. And through your generous support, we rewarded these women near Dedogo with motorized equipment. Production has gone through the roof, and that porridge came just in time. Because in Dedogo, our trainers met a little boy named Gilbert. He was 1 year and 6 months old, and he was severely malnourished. His family had been displaced from their home, forced to flee, and his mother, Delphine, was desperate. She said, "When we arrived in Dedogo, we had nothing left to feed my son. I watched him waste away day by day. His body grew weaker, and I felt completely helpless. I can't imagine feeling that as a mother." But then our Farm Stew trainer, Mrs. Warakara Asentu, showed up. Delphine joined the Farm Stew training where she learned to make enriched rainbow porridge, design a small vegetable garden, and much more. The impact on Gilbert's health was immediate, visible, and measurable. He began gaining weight, his energy returned, and today, Delphine, his mother, says it best. Mrs. Warakara Asuntu didn't just give us food, she gave us knowledge. Thanks to her advice on hygiene and enriched porridge, my child has regained his strength. Look at his cheeks today. My son has started running and smiling again. My friend, this is why we do what we do. This is the practical gospel in action. But wait, there's more, because I haven't even told you the most incredible part. Church leaders around the world have been saying for years, where Farm Stew goes, the church grows. And once again, we have proof. On Sabbath, May 23rd, 2026, in a Farm Stew community in another district of Burkina Faso, something happened that made our team incredibly happy. Pastor Ben Ouedraogo, president of the church in Burkina Faso, sent photos with an audio message sharing the great news. 38 people were baptized that day. Now, when I first saw the photo, I thought I was looking at the women who were holding their Farm Stew certificates. That's what I commented to Elizabeth, our International Operations Director, as she was translating the message to me from French. But Elizabeth corrected me, saying, "No, Joy, these are not FarmStew certificates. These are baptism certificates." Wow, that's a lot of baptism certificates. And here's what makes this especially remarkable. Among those 38 people, 35 were Muslim women. Their husbands were carefully visited and consulted beforehand. And the husbands gave the blessings for their wives to be baptized into the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Pastor Ben called it a great miracle from God, especially in an area where Christian outreach can be extremely difficult. But we have seen FarmStew working in this way in many places around the world. For example, our Zambian leader, Hilary Zibran, says it best. FarmStew is Christ's method on steroids, meeting needs, building trust, and opening hearts to Jesus. That's exactly what this is. And you know, when I look at what God is doing in Burkina Faso, 38 baptisms, Muslim women choosing Jesus, children recovering from starvation, and families standing on their own, I see something bigger than a development program. I see the bride of Christ making herself ready. Scripture tells us in Revelation chapter 19, verses 7 and 8, that the marriage supper of the Lamb is coming, and that his bride is clothed in the righteous acts of the saints. A malnourished child restored to health, that is a righteous act. A mother learning to feed her family from her own garden, that is a righteous act. A Muslim woman in West Africa choosing baptism, that is a righteous act. These moments are not just accidents, they are reflections of Jesus preparing his people, using you as his hands and feet. Over a decade, in more than 25 countries, more than 350,000 people have been trained in FarmStew, and we're just getting started. It's so exciting because this is the type of thing that could be replicated in so many villages around the world. Our hope is to be able to replicate this same type of transformation, innovative thinking, and collaboration. In so doing, we hope to cultivate hope in the desperately poor areas of the world where Jesus says the least of these reside. And we want you to be part of it. Burkina Faso is one country. There are dozens more where the doors are open and the need is urgent. Communities waiting for a trainer to show up, for seeds, for a lesson, and for someone who cares enough to come, and someone who cares enough to send them. You and your gift today could make that possible right now. Thanks to a generous matching challenge, every dollar you give is doubled, up to $25,000. So whatever you give, it goes twice as far, reaches twice as many families, starting today. If God is stirring your heart watching this, don't wait. Go to farmstew.org/give and join us. Together, we are going to reach the world for Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, and may God bless you abundantly.